In 2011, Raise Your Hand Texas formed a partnership with Rice University by agreeing to send about 25 to 30 principals a year to their program. At a cost of about $300,000 a year to Raise Your Hand Texas, it's one of those investments that we're happy to make.
The REAP program is focused on providing current and aspiring school leaders with a skill set that enables them to lead their school like a CEO would lead an organization. School leaders are running multi-million-dollar operations on an annual basis, very similar to what corporate America is using in decision-making in the business community.
Our Reapster is part of a very special fraternity, sorority, if you will, and those are leaders. Reap is something that is, you hear it, it's a whisper in the hallways, and everyone kind of has their fingers crossed that they can be selected for the opportunity. That was my experience. To have been selected is something that is so, what is the word? It is fulfilling. You know it's going to be rigorous, but you know it's also going to be very, very rewarding.
Agony.
Worst case scenario.
Yes. It's going to be a pretty rough 12 or 24 hours.
Oh, yeah.
We believe we've heard the rumor that
Yeah.
we're relocating. Now all of a sudden I feel like my team leaders sugarcoating it, not coming clean.
They're very interesting because there's something about the decision, I'm not getting on that plane. That's out of the box thinking. That's good out of the box thinking.
Show me the CEO who has stakeholders who are as wildly diverse as an angry parent, a happy teacher, and a failing student. Those are very different stakeholder groups, and educational leaders have to know how to communicate to all of them.
The links that showed how
The REAP people, they're my heroes. These people have made choices based on ideals that I care very much about. It is, like I said to the class, a pleasure and a privilege to work with them.
One of the things I wanted to work on was how do you really make certain that teachers are honored, empowered to make decisions that affect the school, decisions that affect students. Project to have. I like it. Just hearing speaker after speaker talk about that concept freed me up and helped me manage myself to step back, give them the structure to begin. And for example, this year, the energy in the campus is outstanding. The teachers are so excited about the ideas they're developing. I'm using the structures of the campus improvement team to approve and to push back suggestions based on our beliefs and practices, and I really want to thank REAP for that. REAP has empowered me to take that risk and to step back and let them lead.
One of the things that we've been able to look at differently is what we call a lunch detention practice on our campus. And the way lunch detention worked is when teachers had classroom management issues, they would assign a lunch detention to our students, and it was an added burden for our administrative and support staff who had to supervise lunch. The other issue or dilemma with lunch detention is that it segregated many of our students who happen to be from poverty and who happen to be Hispanic in a certain section of our cafeteria. I had been talking about, rethinking lunch detention for a while, and it's just been a practice that we've maintained over time. As a result of participating in REAP, I felt like I developed the tools and the resources and the courage to be able to, rethink and do something differently.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah, that's really cool.
Yeah. Isn't that cool? And this is the state of Texas. The marketing piece of the REAP program was amazing. It's such a simple idea. It's just, you're like, wow, okay, I can do that. Just like to do in any other business. You should do that for your school. You have to do that for your school. If you don't, you're left behind and people won't know what's going on. It's just an integral part of what would make a school successful.
Science classroom upstairs.
I was at a place in my career where I felt like I needed something more. I needed a breakthrough.
For me, it's about part of that whole self-actualizing piece.
I knew that to be focused and for the staff to be focused, that we could do great things, and we had, and then it was like we would reach a stalemate. So I needed something more, and I was so hoping that this would be it. And it is. And so it's exciting for me to experience those changes in myself professionally and also personally.
Okay, we've covered communication strategy, and we've covered public presentation skills. We just said a few
If you're willing to do the work
things about writing.
on yourself, that will make an incredible difference in the children's lives that you touch and in the adult learners and the community. There isn't another program like this. This is it. This is the ticket.